Hey YouTube fam, it's John with the Barbecue Rockstar here. Do you guys ever get a case of the Sundays? Now I know everybody knows about the Mondays, but I'm talking about the Sundays. You know, your weekend's kind of winding down. It's, I don't know, 5:30 in the PM, and you're starting to think about dinner and, oh man, I gotta go to work tomorrow, gotta get the kids off to school tomorrow, gotta get the grind again tomorrow. But it's dinner time and you just don't know what to do. Well, guys, it doesn't have to be complicated or time consuming or even expensive for that matter. Tonight here on the Barbecue Rockstar, we're going to show you a quick and easy Sunday night meal that comes together like that. And folks, it's some kind of tasty. Let's go check it out. Okay, guys, so as promised, today's Sunday, and you know what? We kind of ran out of time today. Didn't really know what we were gonna do for dinner tonight, so last minute decision. Thought I'd throw together a quick and easy Sunday dinner. Today, guys, we're going to be grilling on the Baby Smoky Weber, a Weber Smoky Joe rather, this roasted garlic and cracked black pepper Smithfield pork tenderloin. Okay, we're gonna grill that open flame. And with that as an accoutrement or side, we're gonna be doing some beautiful cannellini beans. Mixed into that, we're gonna do a little petite diced tomatoes. And of course, we're gonna be adding some leftover bacon grease. This is Applewood smoked bacon grease. And of course, we are going to be incorporating, for crunch, texture, a little bit of heat. That's right, folks. Homegrown Serrano chilies. Stick around. Let's go to the grill. Step one in this deal is we're going to build a hot zone, cold zone fire here on the mini Weber Smoky Joe. Hot zone for searing our pork tenderloin, cool zone for protection. We're going to sear it at first. We will put it on the cool zone to let it finish cooking, and we'll bring you back when that happens. Not you today, big boy. Not today. Okay, guys, as you can see, we're getting a good little sear on our little pork tenderloin here. This is the garlic and cracked black pepper farmland. Or Smithfield, I think it was Smithfield, wasn't it? Smithfield pork tenderloin. And guys, this is a great little hack if you are going camping, overlanding, or anything. If you're a homesteader, maybe you're an off-gridder. Guys, everybody's got one of these little grills, and if you don't, you can make a improvised fire pretty much anywhere. If you're any of the above mentioned groups, you already know how to do that. But guys, these pork tenderloins are relatively inexpensive. They're already marinated, which means they will cook. They will cook quicker. They will be full of flavor, full of protein, very few carbs in there, guys, and they come together relatively quick. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to finish searing this guy off, and we're going to put some wood on there for a little bit of smoke. We will then put him on the cooler side, put the lid on it, and we will draft the smoke or the hot air convection from this side up to that side and then out that way. So that's our plan, guys. Stick around. Hey guys, what we've done out here, guys, is we've created an improvised smoker out of our little Weber Smoky Joe here. Like I showed you there earlier, we've got us a little smoker here. We've got a little wood that's just smoldering there. We've got our meat on the cool side. Okay, there's no coals underneath it. We've got our vents away from the fire. The vents will be over the food here, drawing the smoke from this side out to that side. Okay. And how we're getting our wood, guys, is we have a split of pecan wood, and we're just coming down here with our little camping hatchet here, and we're just breaking off little shards thusly. Little shards that I could just slip right through the grates as to not disturb the meat as it cooks. So that's the hack, guys. Be back, guys. So after about 35 minutes, I think our pork tenderloin is ready to come off. Not entirely finished cooking yet, very close. I'm not a meat probe guy, as you guys know if you've been following me for any sense of time, but I like to go old school with it. I don't like to be in kindergarten when I can be in college. So what I do is I like to give her a little pinch. Firm to the touch. Oh my goodness. Nice smoky flavor. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I've prepared a little foil boat down here, okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to place the pork tenderloin in there, and I'm just going to wrap it up, okay? Just going to wrap this guy up. I'm going to let him continue to cook. We'll go in there, and this is double foil, by the way, guys, okay? We're just going to let him sit in there and finish cooking. Wrap him up like an ear of corn. See what I'm saying? Doing this one-handed, okay? This guy will continue to cook, all right? He'll steam a little bit in there. It's like the Texas crutch. He will continue to cook. He will come up to 145 degrees. And then at that point, I mean, I'm happy with 145. I think the FDA says 160 or 165. I let mine come to 145, and then I'll slice it open. It's a little bit pink on the inside. That's fine, guys. Our pork today, guys, is not like pork of yesteryear. Our pork here is not like European or Canadian pork. Our pork here, guys, is so sterile that if you do happen to get a little bit raw, guys, you're not going to hurt yourself. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and, just for shits and giggles, we're just going to go ahead and leave it back on there for, I don't know, just probably 10 more minutes. We'll leave it 10 more minutes, guys, okay? Just to make sure, right? And then we'll pull it off and it'll be ready. Let's go ahead and check on those beans. Cannellini, Great Northerns. Let's go. Okay, guys, so in the kitchen here today, we've got our cannellini beans. And they're cooking with the, like I said, the applewood smoked bacon grease. And I did put about a half a stick of butter in there as well. And we're going to get this up to a boil, and then we'll reduce to a simmer. Now this does have my petite diced tomatoes, and I did slice up some fresh garden serrano chiles. Thank you, Mr. John Ellis, for the fresh produce there. We appreciate it. We'll take fresh produce anytime we can get it. Now, guys, what I'm going to add to this, because we have plenty of sweetness, we have plenty of heat, we have plenty of flavor. Guys, we're going to add some of Drunken Chef's SPG in there, okay? We're just going to go about yay much. Now, guys, don't get it twisted now. You know, your buddy drunkenchef.com, or on YouTube, Drunken Chef Barbecue, he does have a salt, pepper, garlic jalapeno, and he does have a salt, pepper, garlic habanero. I don't need any of that because I've got my my fresh herbs in there, fresh chilies, I should say. So I'm going to stir that in, guys, and we'll be back. But while I'm doing that, you guys go on drunkenchef.com, drunkenchefbarbecue.com, I'm sorry, on the interwebs, and order yourself, like I did, the trio. And for this next week, he's got one more called the Ghost Shadow, I believe it's called. It's a ghost pepper, salt, pepper, garlic. And then I believe there's one other one he's got to offer on there to make it 5 in total. drunkenchefbarbecue.com. Okay, guys, like I said, this didn't take long at all to prepare. This is our grilled pork tenderloin. You can see how beautiful that is there. And then, of course, you've got your cannellini beans, your tomato product, as well as your fresh chilies from the garden. And with that, guys, tonight, I thought I would pair a little Tennessee Hills corn liquor, which is 140 proof, 70% grain alcohol, which is what we have right here to wash it down with. So let's just try this, shall we? Let's just see. Let's get a little cut off this pork tenderloin and see if it's any good. Oh, guys, look at that. Let's get a taste. Very garlic and pepper forward. And then you get a little sweetness of that pecan smoke, guys. Tender as a mother's loving. You can see here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. See how that just pulls apart? try our cannellini beans, get some of that tomato and some of that pepper on there. Oh man. Guys, so in the beans, I did put half a stick of butter. I put some of the Drunken Chef SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, that he sells on his website, www.drunkenchefbbq.com. I put a little bit of applewood smoked bacon grease, guys, and all I did was with the beans, cannellini beans from Kroger, I put some tomato, petite diced tomato, and some sliced up some fresh green chilies. Guys, that is just a phenomenal pairing. And remember, if you're out camping, guys, you can do this. I prepared this whole meal in 45 minutes. Now, let's get a little bit of this guy here. He's frozen over, so the bottle is, I keep this in the freezer, so. This is from my buddy Chris in, I believe it's Franklin, Tennessee. He's a small batch distributor. If you go on TennesseeHillsDistillery.com, you can pick up one of about 17 spirits that he makes there at his facility. Let's get a little sip of that. Wow. Woo. 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 Guys, that there's hot. That's hotter than that girl laying down at the pool. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Wow, wow. Guys, let me tell you, that is the perfect pairing with that pork tenderloin. Smoked pork tenderloin, guys, and your cannellini beans. One more bite, and we're going to be out of here, guys. I just got to tell you how good this is. Seriously. Guys, thank you so much for checking us out tonight. Please try this meal sometime. Sunday night, it's a drag. I get depressed on the Sunday nights myself because I know that tomorrow starts a new work week and it sucks. So try this meal, guys. By the way, for all my keto family out there, guys, I think there's only about 4 grams of carbs in this entire plate. 4 grams of carbs, 2 in the pork tenderloin, 2 in the beans per serving, which is what this plate consists of. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until we see you again, we love you. We appreciate you. Barbecue Rockstar out.